Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here and I'm sitting with my good friend Rex right now. We're in the cantina. It's 8:20 in the morning. We had probably the earliest reservation spot because it is empty in the cantina right now. But let's order some breakfast drinks, shall we? Right, Rex? So since it is breakfast, they have a lot of options, and I'm tempted to get the Mustafarian lava roll though. We'll see if I do. But I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna get the Black Spire Brew because I had that last breakfast. I'm tempted to get one of the teas, but we'll see. I probably just might end up with a hyperdrive though. All right, so I said I wasn't gonna get a tea, but then I saw what was in the Mugen tea. It's unsweetened tea with chocolate, milk, vanilla, and cinnamon. Sounds like my type of drink. So I got the Mugen tea, which actually looks gorgeous. Oh, I want some cinnamon. Cinnamon. Oh, it's like, oh, it's a cereal. I can't remember what the name of the cereal is. I think it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It is. It totally is. And here's Java Juice. We've seen this a lot, but Caitlyn wanted a Java Juice. Oh yeah, I'm here with Caitlyn, who is my girlfriend. So I must say, the Mugen tea is just delicious. It's sweetness. It tastes like I'm drinking the milk out of a cereal bowl after eating Cocoa Puffs. It is just pure kid in a drink. It's so good. All sweet. So if you like sweet, this is your drink. But it literally tastes like cereal milk, and it's great in every way. So after finishing the drink, the Mugen tea is legitimately my favorite drink here, but you can only get it before 10 a.m. So make sure if you come in for breakfast, if you've you know, tried everything else, for sure have the Mugen tea. I mean, I haven't had the Bloody Wrinkle or the Spear and Calf yet, but I know the Terran tea is probably going to be next for me, and then these two. But everything else I've had on the breakfast menu. So, but yeah, if you get the chance, Mugen tea is literally just Cinnamon Toast Crunch with a little bit of chocolate. And it's amazing in every way. Perfect breakfast drink, I'd say, if you want something a little sweet. But now we're gonna head over to breakfast because we're hungry. Oga's Cantina is probably, I'd say, underrated for breakfast, but it is a lot harder to get here in the morning. We had to sprint over here from the ticket booth, but it's great as always. See you later, Oga and Rex. Had to get myself a morning wrap from Ronto Roasters. It's so good. So we're just eating breakfast, but we're getting the lowdown from these two stormtroopers. They like to say puffer pig, just for the heck of it. All right, so after eating our delicious breakfast from Ronto's, we did a little walking around to show Caitlyn around the land because she's never been inside Galaxy's Edge. This is her first time, but it is an 85-minute wait for Smuggler's Run. So let's go on. So about 40 minutes later, we are inside the workshop. So not a bad queue at all. Not 85 minutes, that's for sure.
You let us use the ship, we'll get you the supplies you need. It's a win-win. You help the resistance, and I get all the profits.
So we've made it in about 50 minutes into our queue, and I actually got to press the big red button for once. That was cool. So just got a pretty great ride on Smuggler's Run, and I was engineer, so that was cool. Caitlyn was gunner, so I think she enjoyed it, right?
It was really boring.
It was really boring. She had manual firing on. But our pilots were probably the worst I've ever had, which stinks, but it was their first time on, so it makes sense. They didn't really know what they were doing, but that's just one of the bad things about the ride, I would say, is the fact that you don't always know who you're riding with, and it really affects the ride experience. So if you can, bring a group of 6 or a group of 5. But yeah, if you're like a smaller group, 2 or 3, just know that your ride experience might be affected very heavily. So one thing I haven't done in Galaxy's Edge is play on the Disney Play app and use the data pad experience. I've just finally started doing that today, and I've collected over 6,000 credits already, and am quite the scoundrel apparently. So it's really cool to do. If you ever get like kind of just at ease in this land, definitely check it out because it makes you walk around and do a bunch of cool stuff, and I really appreciate it. It's really kind of cool to do a bunch of different things, as well as gain some credits, as well as some cool outfits too. All right, so we've sadly left Black Spire Outpost, at least for the time being, but now we're gonna get a crazy arm workout on the canoes, just like these folks here. And I know Caitlyn's been waiting for 3 years now. She's finally back during summer, so she could finally do the canoes properly. So after our quite fun journey on the canoes, we're going on a 10-minute wait for Winnie the Pooh. I mean, it's become a classic for me because I've grown up with this ride ever since I was a little kid. This is what I always rode here. But a 10-minute wait's not bad at all for today. Hopefully after this, we'll ride the Haunted Mansion though. And soon after, Splash Mountain.
Goodness gracious!
What a wonderful dream.
Happy birthday, Pooh!
So, just got off Winnie the Pooh and noticed in Pooh Corner they had these awesome cups showing Eeyore and Pooh being dragged away by balloons. They're 20 bucks each, by the way. So we will be riding Splash Mountain in about 30 minutes time, but right now we're gonna go on Haunted Mansion, which is about 25-minute wait. So hopefully we'll be able to hit on, onto the Haunted Mansion, and then we'll head over here.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Hot and cold, running chills.
Let there be music from regions beyond. Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing the bell.
Swing awake. Expecting me. I'll see you all a little later.
Thanks for calming me down, dude. She's a creepy chick, huh?
Have selected you to fill our corner, and they'll haunt you.
Hey, we got Dennis. So after a pretty fantastic ride on Haunted Mansion, we're gonna take the plunge. Let's get on Splash Mountain. So we just scanned in with our fast passes for Splash Mountain, and they are now handing out Ziploc baggies, at least for the fast pass line, to keep your belongings not wet. So that's actually really cool. So you can keep your stuff dry because they're giving you a Ziploc bag. Also, love the design on these, but it is a lot of plastic, so I'm kind of confused with what the resort's trying to do. I get that Ziploc is probably sponsoring this, but like, you have paper straws, and now you're getting plastic bags. I don't know, a little confusing, but cool. What a beautiful day to, oh, a briar patch. That's not good. Wait, are those people, oh, those poor people. Oh, hey, Brer Rabbit's house. I wonder if he's home. Oh, I guess Brer Bear's home. Oh, that's not good. Oh, waterfall. Oh, no. I'm in the 5th row. It hit me right in the face. That's not how it's supposed to work. Oh, there's Bear Rabbit. How'd you get up there so fast? Oh, another waterfall, please no. Oh, that was a nice and calm one. Never mind, we're good. I think it's just, you know, nice and easy from now on, right? Why are you laughing, Bear Rabbit? Why are you? Oh, Bear, is that you? Oh wait. Oh no. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm glad that didn't hit us. I'm so glad. Alrighty. Just a nice laughing place. Hopefully there's no more drops on this thing, right? I mean, there couldn't be. There's already been 2. And I mean, I couldn't see there being a 3rd one, right? Wait. Bear Rabbit? No. Bear Rabbit, no. Uh-oh. I think we're in trouble. Oh, yeah, the song went to a minor key. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I know what's gonna happen. Wish us luck, everybody. So there is a 3rd drop. What is this right, man? What? But we survived? We made it. But I'm soaked. I'm in the 5th row. What is this? It's not right.
I'm completely dry.
I'm completely soaked, and I'm in the 5th row, and Hunter's dry, and he's 4th. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But we made it. I wasn't planning to get drenched, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, well this is pleasant. I like this. You know what? I'll take the 3 drops over again if this is... Uh-oh. What happened? Is she okay? Yeah, that's what you get, boys. That's what you get. Rabbits are friends, not food. Wait, wrong movie. Well, that's official. Ziploc is now sponsoring Splash Mountain, that's for sure. I do find it a little weird, though, that they do enforce paper straws everywhere in the park, but they're sponsored by a plastic bag company and are handing out plastic bags to nearly every rider. It's really interesting to me. So we were thinking about lunch and we walked by Cafe Orleans, and Caitlyn was reminded of a Monte Cristo that I've always told her was amazing. So we're actually going to eat at the Cafe Orleans in about 25 minutes, but that doesn't give us enough time to get on Pirates, because Pirates is about a 20-minute wait right now, and then of course it's a 15-minute long ride. So we're going to go walk up into Tarzan's treehouse real quick, get some nice views from up top, and then potentially just walk around New Orleans Square for a tiny bit. And we should have a beautiful lunch at Cafe Orleans, which is honestly one of my favorite places to eat for sure. But then after that, we're gonna head over to DCA to ride Radiator Springs Racers for our Fast Pass there. And then after that, Midway Mania, because we booked a Fast Pass there. So hopefully we'll get on Soarin' as well, because I'm sure Caitlyn would love to get on that. But let's head into Tarzan's treehouse, shall we? We were able to build this how many years ago now? A couple decades ago at least. I mean, when it was the Robinsons treehouse, I think that was back in the 60s. So it's quite impressive. It actually might have been even an opening day attraction. I can't remember the exact year this opened, but it's mind-boggling that they were able to build this structure like it is. It's pretty insane. I must say, once you get down from the treehouse, this is one of my favorite spots just to sit and relax next to this running water that actually feeds all the way into the castle at the moat, believe it or not. It's all in that main waterway. But you can also meet Moana in this section too. It's just a gorgeous little spot in Adventureland, and honestly one of my favorite just nooks in Disneyland. So before we sat down, we ended up picking up some mint juleps, because of course we got to be a little refreshed on this hot summer day. But getting a look at the menu for Cafe Orleans, kind of surprised by prices now. Some of the stuff has jumped up like $7. Last time I was here, the Monte Cristo was $14. Now it's $21. It's kind of crazy. But pommes frites, those are ridiculously good. Hunter, I'm sure, is going to order some of those, right? What? The pommes frites? Yeah, cool. Besides that, I think Caitlyn and I are gonna share a Monte Cristo. Not the 3 cheese, but the one with ham. But yeah, should be really good. So we just got our food. This beautiful Monte Cristo. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite meals in all of Disneyland. And Hunter got the amazing pommes frites. Yeah, you show them off. These are some of the best fries I've ever had, by the way. So definitely check out Cafe Orleans if you have the time and money. It is quite expensive, actually. But how is that? Yeah. Yes, it is garlic fries, by the way. But they are so good, and this dipping sauce is delicious. Let's dig in. So after our delicious lunch at Cafe Orleans, we're heading over to DCA. We've got some fast passes for Radiator Springs Racers, and then after that, we're also gonna head up, what are we doing? Midway Mania, right? And then after that, we actually got a fast pass for Soarin', so we'll be doing all 3 of those at least, and then hopefully Monsters Inc. But it is a 40-minute wait right now, which is kind of crazy. But besides that, I think we're just gonna head back to Disneyland after all those 4 rides, because we don't really have anything else that we'd like to really ride at DCA. At least that Caitlyn would like to ride, but she can't really do some of the bigger rides right now. So we're just kind of chilling out at DCA, really. So let's get over there. Spider-Man is definitely coming along nicely right now, and I can't wait to see more progress on this thing, and hopefully we'll get some more details by D23 next month. All right, now we're heading into Cars Land, Radiator Springs, because we got to get on Racers for our Fast Pass that started about 15 minutes ago. Good thing we did Fast Pass. It's got a 2-hour wait right now, but let's get on. So after 30 minutes and a little bit of downtime, we're finally getting on. And speaking of downtime, about 3 rotations out, there's more of it. Oh, great. After another 5 minutes downtime, we're finally getting on. At least hopefully. Finally made it on.
You need to look fast. Now, Ramon! Ramon will beat you up, right?
Shiny paint don't win a race. Now get out there.
Most glorious race of your life. Uno forte, 2 forte show. 3 together ready and 4 to go.
So we ended up waiting near an hour in Fast Pass because of how much downtime they had, and also they did an interesting thing. When we were 1 rotation away, they let everybody that got stuck on the ride for about 5 minutes go again. So we had to wait another like 10 rotations for every car to go again, and then we ended up winning, thankfully, during our race, but still took an hour for Fast Pass. Whew. But speaking of Fast Passes, it's almost time for a Midway Mania one, so we'll head that way now. So I'm definitely glad we picked up a Fast Pass, because the wait time right now is 135 minutes. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Definitely the longest wait in the park and the entire resort, but it is a fantastic ride. But ooh, 135? Don't want to wait that. So we're getting a look at Pixar Pier, and Caitlyn's first. But we ran into some Lion King on our way over. It's really cool. Hoping to sit down for this one day. All right, so we do have the time right now to go on to Jesse's Critter Carousel because we're gonna wait a little bit for our fast pass to use it. It is in use right now, I guess is what you'd say, but we can redeem it now. That's what I meant to say. But this is our first look actually up close to Jesse's Critter Carousel, at least this close. We've never been on it before, so let's get in line. So it's looking pretty great up close. I love the murals all around. Looks really good. And after seeing Toy Story 4 the other day, I don't know, I'm a little sad, I guess, seeing all this. All right, Hunter and I have officially claimed our favorites. I've got the blue vulture, like the teal vulture, really. Caitlyn's got the turtle, and then Hunter, the brown raccoon. He calls himself a trash panda, of course. So, should think of a name for this teal vulture. Besides Hunter calling his raccoon a trash panda. I think he's calling it Rabbit the trash panda. I don't know, man. But yeah, I've got a teal vulture, which honestly, all these characters are really cute. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of them are super, super cute. Especially the turtle over here. The turtle is fantastically cute. So, but yeah. Also love the custom music and everything. Everything's great on this thing. I don't know if I'd say it's a step up from King Neptune's Carousel, but maybe it is. And I think we just went down. That was weird. Wow, it broke. Oh, it broke hard time. Well, that's interesting. Didn't think that was gonna happen. So somebody was actually turned around backwards. That was fun. But I love this mural on the side. It looks fantastic. Hi there. It looks great though. So honestly, I don't know if it's a step up from King Triton's, but it's still great. I think it's a great replacement, honestly. I love it. Especially this guy. Well, it's a good ride. Bye, Mr. Vulture Dude. See you later. Now to ride Midway Mania, something I haven't ridden since everything was walled off in this section before Pixar Pier officially opened. So I'm happy to get back on. So let's go. I used to ride this thing all the time, and I can't wait to get back on it right now. Let's go. I'll take 165. It's not bad. My streak is broken. I've had a 5-year streak of being best in vehicle. But I guess the one time I'm super rusty and haven't been on, I gotta lose to him? To him? Hunter had 185,000, he got a cat. I had 163,000. I am very, very sad.
That's the first time I ever got a cat, so I'm happy.
But my streak is broken. I guess I gotta make a new one now, huh?
Well, not really.
I'll let you have your victory today, but not tomorrow. Or the day after.
We're not coming tomorrow.
Well, maybe we will, just so I can win.
I have practice tomorrow.
Well, that sucks. Maybe I win just in case. Now on to one of the classics, Soarin' Over California. This is our last fast pass as of right now, so let's get in line. So after our ever so nostalgic ride on Soarin' Over California, we're gonna head over to Monsters, Inc. in Hollywoodland and potentially the Animation Academy, just to maybe go draw something. Let's go to Monsters first. It's got about a 20-minute wait, so it's not too bad compared to what it was earlier.
Broadcast system. Hello and welcome from the Monstropolis Chamber of Commerce. Treat yourself to an unforgettable dining experience in town. Be sure to...
We interrupt this program for a special report. A child is on the loose in Monstropolis. A human child!
If witnesses are to be believed, there has been a child security breach for the first time in monster history.
We can neither confirm nor deny the presence of a human child here tonight.
I tried to run from it, but it picked me up with its mind powers and shook me like a dog.
It's true! I saw the whole thing!
Happy birthday, Schmoopsy Boo!
Oh, googly bear!
Hi, Drew Carey.
They'll never get her home now.
Still go? Oh, no. Slam it.
And now we've made our way back to Disneyland because we're gonna go to Pizza Planet, or sorry, I should say Alien Pizza Planet, so we can get some dinner. Because chicken facility is always a great choice for dinner. Facility time is chicken facility time. It's really good facility and it has chicken. So after our delicious dinner, I signed ourselves up for a fast pass for right now for Astro Blasters. So we actually bypassed the 25-minute wait immediately.
Monsieur, sir. Star Command picked a fine time to send the new recruits.
So not the best showing for me at Astro Blasters, only 230,000. Usually I'm upwards of 400,000 or so, but not the best day for me in shooting dark rides. But speaking of a dark ride, potentially, this is the worst segue I think I've had, at least this week, but we're gonna go onto the train and look at some nice dark ride-like dioramas. So let's go that way. All right, disregard what I said. We're not gonna be able to ride the train right now. They are indefinitely stopped. So every train on the track is stopped right now. So we're just gonna walk to Smuggler's Run, get on that, and then probably do maybe Indy, get some Dole Whip, and then take the Grand Circle Tour or something like that. We're definitely riding the train and we're definitely riding Smuggler's Run. Indy is a maybe, and we're definitely getting Dole Whip. So we'll see what happens, but let's go to Smuggler's Run. I made it back home. The land is looking beautiful, but I am now addicted to using my data pad for jobs and just little activities. I have only done like 3, but I just want to do more and more instead of getting line for Smuggler's Run, which is 65 minutes right now. But we are going to definitely do that after I maybe finish like a job or 2, but we'll see. Yeah, they definitely lied about the 65-minute wait. We've waited 15 minutes and we're already here.
You insult my honor. I believe you have very little honor to insult.
One of the engines blew up.
We'll talk later. I have to do everything around here.
Well, it's quite empty in here right now, but we're the yellow credentials, and I'm gonna fly on the left side, the one spot I have not done as of yet. So the fireworks are about to start in about 2 minutes time, but we just got off Smuggler's Run for the second time today. I finally got to be the left pilot, and I must say, it's definitely difficult. I don't know if I'd say it's more difficult than the right pilot, but interesting thing, I was looking forward to that brake section. There is a section where you're supposed to press brakes. That button never flashed, so I didn't know what button to press. So I just kind of spammed, but it did nothing. So, besides that, pretty solid run for me. Caitlyn got to be in the right pilot seat, and she did pretty well. She was a little confused with the direction. By the way, if you pull down, you're going up, and if you pull up, you're going down. So it's like regular flight controls. But yeah, fireworks are about to start.
The sign was backwards.
The sign is backwards on the front of
Which pisses me off.
the Falcon, so it does kind of mess you up a little bit. But fireworks are about to start. We're actually probably going to start to head out, though. We're going to walk towards the train and then get a nice train ride. No, maybe not.
Maybe not.
We'll see. So fireworks started up, gave us quite a little startle. We will sadly not be staying for them tonight. We're going to try and beat the crowds out of here, but honestly, that never really ends up working out. But I'm sure Caitlyn enjoyed her day. It was her first time at Galaxy's Edge as well as Pixar Pier, and she said she loved at least the land and Smuggler's Run for sure. My dad's gonna get some milk apparently, but we're heading out. We're probably gonna stop by like Salt and Straw to get some ice cream real quick, but after that, we're going home. This is a nice spot. So of course fireworks don't show off when I start filming. Oh, there we go. Especially with the theme of Batu playing in the background, makes it a little more magical actually. So bad luck to us. We just got to the front entrance right as the finale happened for the fireworks, so everyone is sprinting out right now. So the tram is gonna have quite the wait for us, but we are heading straight out. We didn't get to ride the train. We're all just so tired. Our feet especially are just done after our 14 hours here almost. But yeah, so pretty successful day though overall. And I think we did most of the things we wanted to do. Obviously there was a couple rides we missed, but we're just so done. At least our feet are. Our feet are so done. So, but yeah, pretty good day overall though. So pretty great day at Disneyland today. I know Caitlyn enjoyed it. even though she never gets to visit. She had a pass a couple years back, I think 2 years ago, but as of right now, she doesn't. But we used the special Bring a Friend ticket that you can buy for $100 for a park hopper, by the way. And that deal I've used twice now. I used it for Dan from Midway Mayhem, and that was perfect. And then I've used it for Caitlyn, and yeah, I think it's an awesome deal. You save pretty much 50% of a ticket for a park hopper, and also if you spend the extra 15 bucks, you can get Max Pass. So it was 115 bucks for Max Pass and 2 parks. That's an insane deal because usually that's 200 plus. So yeah, pretty great day though. She enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The rest of my family enjoyed it, but just really tired, especially our feet. But that's what happens when you're here for 14 hours. But until the next time we do that, or should I say till the Spire. We'll see you on the next ride.